our next startup, Drova. Presenting for Drova are Maxime Drazen and Alex Levy.
People do need expensive and powerful computers to enjoy the games. And there are a lot of them, over 2.2 billion active gamers worldwide. And they represent the market with the size of $116 billion. A $5,000 powerful PC is required to enjoy the games many gamers crave, and it is beyond price point for many gamers. Time, compatibility, low quality are the greatest barriers for the people to enjoy the games. Time. A casual gamer needs more time sometimes to purchase, download, and install a single game than the actual time he spends in the game itself. Compatibility. People do face compatibility issues with hardware and software to play many games. Low quality. The cloud gaming are popular as they don't require a purchase of high-powered PC. However, they have high latency and low frames per second. We would like to capture this opportunity and overcome price, quality, compatibility, and time issues with Drova. So Drova is a peer-to-peer game streaming service allowing gamers to enjoy high-resource games and PC players to earn money by leveraging high-powered resources they have. Anyone can join Drova, and when they join, our proprietary network protocol will connect the nearest merchant with the player to enjoy the games. Let's move to the demo, please. I grew up playing hours of PC games. Now I'm 37, and my money goes to my kids' music classes instead of my fun. So sometimes I dream of playing few moments of my favorite games, for which I do need powerful PC, but I don't have powerful PC. I have only my laptop. So now with Drova, I can enjoy the games. You're at the Drova main page. You can see all the games uploaded into the system. So I choose Overwatch, the MMO game. The great thing about Drova is that it's choosing the best connection between my laptop and nearest merchant. So here we go. I use my account to be in the game, so I can come back to my progress and achievements when I have time to play. Our proprietary highly optimized network protocol ensures that the gamer has smooth gaming experience. The overhead is so minimal that the gamer feels like he or she is playing on their own computer. In collaboration with professional gamers, we have developed keyboard and mouse transmission for optimal reaction speed time in the game. Let's move back to the presentation, please. Unlike the presentation, cloud gaming, which is able to deliver 60 frames per second, with Drova, we can actually pass 144 frames per second in real-life conditions. It is unprecedented advancement based on our proprietary network protocol and streaming solution. So, how will we reach our 7 billion market and start to build our collaborative system? First, we will recruit merchants through gaming community and will upgrade them into brand ambassadors. Then, we will recruit both players and merchants through collaborations with publishers and vendors. We will increase our awareness through collaborations with retailers and FMCG brands. So, our business model is very simple. The player pays 80 cents per hour. After 20% platform fee, the other 80% goes to merchants. And they can customize their device and play game participation in Drova. We have launched in December 2017. So far, we have recruited about 100 players and 20 merchants in our closed testing environment. We have conducted a tournament for Quake Champion with 32 players participating. Our technology partner is Dell. Our esport partner is Open Cyber League. So this is a great moment. This is a change for all of us. You can take the blue pill and come back as a merchant and earn money with Drova by letting your PC to the other people. Or you can take the red pill and you can come back into games wonderland and enjoy the games like never before. Choose your destiny. Play everywhere. Are you in the game?
All right. Before we move to questions, I just have to correct myself very quickly. The presenters for Drova are actually Maxim Drozd and Seva Vayner. All right, judges.
Yeah, I wondered whether there are any legal restrictions around what you're doing from the point of view of the people who are making the games. Do you know whether they know that this is the plan that you have and if they're okay with that? Because it sounded like from the model, they weren't getting any kind of monetization through your
All right,
platform.
thank you. This is a good question. Of course, we are a legal business, so we have tight contacts with game publishers. For example, Blizzard is aware that we are showing it here in TechCrunch.
Okay.
We also do have tight contacts with the other game publishers, and we're in the process of negotiation how we exactly will put it into the system. But now the model looks like we use Marketplace, which already sells the licenses, and the people who would be playing our games, they just have to have a game license to play. So it has some business. But in the long-term perspective, we would like to have an hour fee. And we will share income, of course, with game publishers, but it's a bit complicated.
In the previous platforms that attempted to do cloud gaming, basically, there was one of the big issues was that the format of the game needed to be adapted to each specific platform. Is it going to be the same, or is it totally seamless for the publishers?
Yes.
Can this work?
Yeah, so in cloud gaming, you have a virtualization, so you need to customize some games. In our system, we use home architecture, and you use the same games like as home architecture. So we are more simple, yeah, but we build security features like as a block file system, create a virtual desktop to stream only game. So this is a main feature. So in the cloud system, you need to build data centers, buy servers, and this is big capex, right? In our system, we have merchants who already use powerful PC, and we are very flexible to scale. Yeah.
With your business model around this sort of 80 cents per hour, you're going to need massive scale to make serious money from this. How are you going to get to that scale? How are you going to actually get this into people's consciousness and get people to find out about it?
I think the great thing about our system is accessibility. So no barriers, because at the moment we all know that PC is losing the market to other platforms. So for us, I think it's a great opportunity to all vendors, PC sellers, and PC game developers to let us start the system and delete all the barriers. So we think, remember in our presentation I mentioned collaborations. And at the moment we already contacted a couple of the guys and they're ready to invest money in promoting the service because they see potential, the market potential. Yeah, and also, which is important, we have per country development. So we start regionally, we take one country, see how it goes, and then we move to the other country. This is kind of regional expansion.
Could you tell us a bit more about competition? So I know, for example, that NVIDIA is investing a lot in cloud gaming. How do you see yourself beating them?
Okay.
Yeah, so one of the big challenge for NVIDIA, it's how I'd say build data centers or rent data centers and buy servers. This is big capex. in ourselves, so we provide 144 frame per second. This is one platform who provide this a lot of frame per second. In NVIDIA Shield, you can only use 60 frame per second, only use ultra settings like it's 120 frame per second. This is one of our points. The second point, so we can provide in worldwide. We don't need to buy servers. Our merchant can be provide a lot of in the world, yeah, and client and merchant can be in neighborhood, yeah. So latency between these guys will be so cool, yeah. So with NVIDIA Shield, guy who located in Moscow and would like to play in NVIDIA guys. So NVIDIA Shield located in Frankfurt or Switzerland, and guys who located in Moscow will be not so happy, and this is games without pleasure.
Could you tell us again how you achieve more frames per second? I'm not sure I totally understood that part.
Because we have our merchants usually will be your neighbors in the same building or the building next door. So in reality, that's the reason why we have high FPS, because it will be one internet provider. And another thing, we build in a human-centric community. This is, I think, the key in the games, because people would like to be engaged with technology, the games they play. And usually, for example, you know a lot about esports, and you would like to play on the computer of your, I don't know, celebrity, game celebrity. And we have such collaborations as well. So we will be engaging people with gaming. And it's like neighbors as well. And answering your question, just adding another thing, our merchants will be our distributors because they will be really motivated to sell their computer. So yeah, when I said ambassadors, this is an important feature of our system. They will promote the service themselves. So the more people we have, it will be like this, regression. Yeah.
All right, we are out of time, so one more round of applause for Drova.
Thank you.